Good morning, it's Darren again. Hope you're well. It's day 8 of my 7 day and 7 pounds, and I'll give you a little reason in a minute why it's day 8. As you can probably hear, the birds are singing outside and the sun is shining. So what am I going to talk about today? Well, I'm just going to share with you the reason why I've done the 7 video diaries and also posted the blog. And then through that I'm going to share with you some of the highs and the lows that I went through, and all being well, by sharing those highs and lows we can get a different angle of how juicing can affect and also benefit a lot of other people. So why did I do the 7 day plan? Well, it's quite simple really. I didn't focus beforehand. I had a week to 10 days where I'd probably slipped a little bit. I stopped planning my day, my week. I'd following my own rules to actually keep a plan of what I'm doing every single day, and also what I'm going to be eating every single day in regards to exercise, which is massively important. And by not doing that, I started feeling tired again. I started eating the wrong food had slipped back into my diet. And I was exercising and it wasn't feeling right. My energy levels had dropped a little bit and I probably wasn't juicing as much as I should have been. Also juicing and adding juicing into my life and really following a strict goal and plan, I was able to run 10 miles in 1:26:09, I think the time was. I felt really fantastic. I felt great after that. And for some reason after that I started to slip. And I reflected back since then, and like I say, it's not planning our days and our weeks all the way forward and what we want to achieve within that time period. So I decided then, after creeping back up to 13 stone even, that I needed to give my arse a little bit of a kick my butt back into touch and say, come on, wake up, let's get it sorted again. So I decided the 7 day plan was the quickest way to get me back on track. So I decided to do that, and it was the hardest 7 day plan I'd ever done. Day 2, day 3, I felt like giving up. I was tired. I'd gone through all the emotions and the highs and the lows, as Jason points out in his book. But by saying to myself, how would I feel if I gave in? How would I feel if I went back to the old ways? How would I feel if I started slipping the dirty, the horrible food back into the diet? Then how would I feel if I carried on the 7 days and beyond and keep adding the juices and keep planning all the way through? Which is great really in the book. I presume you've read it, and also the DVDs that Jason puts out and the app. That it's great to be coached through that. It's great to be coached through that. And I've highlighted this to some of my coaching clients, and they have actually taken this forward, and I've been able to help them through coaching them, following the plan with daily updates and daily texts and daily motivational quotes. And they've gone through the 3 day plan and the 7 day plan, and with astounding results, and thank me amazingly for that. And it's all about getting the base of our foundation right. So it's day 8. And the reason why I've recorded this on day 8 is I wanted to report how much I'd lost. And I weighed myself at 7:30 this morning and looked down on the scales, and I just weighed myself with just my shorts on, so I won't take a photograph of that. And I looked down at the scales and the needle went round to 12 stone 4. How do I feel? Fantastic. Looking forward to the race tonight. Made up my juices for the day. Made up a high protein, high carb juice. It's going to be a tough race tonight. It's 6.5 miles, literally over the hills. But strange enough, looking forward to it. So if I could just sort of share a few little tips with you, if you're on the 7 day plan, if you're considering doing the 7 day plan, or not even looked at juicing. It's not all about hitting the plan straight away. What I would say, and what I have said to my clients and to friends and family, is don't hit the juicing straight away. Don't hit the 7 day plan. 3-day detox straight away. Add 1 or 2 juices into your diet. Test and sample. Try it. Once you've got your taste buds used to it, because our taste buds are not used to raw vegetables that I saw in one of Jason's YouTube videos. I think he was being interviewed. I think it was Alan Titmar's show actually. That it was raw juice. The taste buds are shocked because we're not used to the raw nutrients and raw ingredients in there. So just add it a little bit at a time. Jason also points out in a lot of his promotional videos and a lot of his DVDs and a lot of his YouTube videos, go with the lemonade. 2 apples, slice of lemon. Massively, massively refreshing. I've shared that with about 4 or 5 people, and coincidentally, well not coincidentally, consequently, they bought the juicer and bought into the plan, realising that their diet's not the best. So that's the first tip, just keep on going. Get coached in all the way through. Read the books, watch the DVDs, watch the YouTube channels, watch my blog, www.darren-hunt.com. I have another angle of how to juice your way healthy, like Jason says. I look at other areas of life as well, the reason why, the mindset, the nutrition, which is juicing is a big part of that. Fitness and our wealth. Not our financial wealth, but that's a big part of it, but also our physical well-being and wealth as well. That's a 5-step plan I'm putting together now, just by being inspired by Juicing and Jason Vale. So, top tip, keep going. Introduce juicing into your life step by step. It's all about small steps. It's all about the small steps. We can't build a house in one go. We have to build it brick by brick by brick. And it takes a little while. Of course it does. There's no such thing as failure. Just feedback. So everything has a result. So if you do the juicing and it doesn't work a little bit, have a look at the reasons why from that. Learn from that. Move forward. Thomas Edison, the gentleman who invented the light bulb, he failed 1,000 times, if not more. But he didn't look at that as failure. He said, I just found 1,000 ways which didn't work. Until he found the way that did. So just think a little bit. And thirdly, enjoy it. Enjoy your newfound health. Enjoy the journey. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey along. We know the ultimate destination. We're not really going to enjoy that. But if we look back over that journey, it's every single step of the way is appreciative and appreciate where we are now. And brilliant. Enjoy it. And I'll speak to you all soon. Thank you very much for listening.